Hello everyone. Hello Professor. How's it going? I hope everyone doing okay. As it is 2 o'clock, it's 2:30 right now, and it is really outside. It's really good outside. It's really stunning outside, and it is great outside. And I'm really glad that we have opportunity to share our thought and our experience during as a month. So we come to conclusion and we have presentation during the week, and we have to be I'm so passionate. I want to say I'm so passionate, I'm so excited to share my knowledge and experience, because I also want to share that my topic today is about um, my topic today is about penetration testing, and because I have experience in penetration testing, I have studied penetration testing long time ago, and I have conducted some penetration testing, some experience. I have some experience before, so that is why I'm going to do a presentation about it. I'm so excited about it, and I not in a workflow but in education purposes only. I only did in my labs and protected lab, and I only do ethical stuff. So I'm really passionate about my career. This is also my career, and I'm so glad to continue doing this. And let's get into it. Thank you so much. Um, First, introduction. What is penetration testing? What is penetration testing, or a pen test? A pen test is a process of conducting a real-world cyber attack simulation in organization internal and external data, network, application, system, Internet of Things, and etc. Can be personnel, can be administrator, can be conduct in anything in organization infrastructure. It uses same tool, technique, process as attacker to find, demonstrate the business impact of weaknesses in the system. A penetration testing usually simulates a variety of attacks in robust enough wide-standing attack from authentication and unauthentication position, as well as range of systems, role, and range scope. Pen test can dive into aspects of system. It can be carried out in IP range, individual application, or even simply based on organization names. The main purpose is identifying weakness point in a system defense via simulated attack, and help companies obtain information about different way hackers can gain unauthorized access to sensitive data and personal information, engage some or other activity. So penetration testing process done by internal or external security team, red teamer or like freelancer penetration tester, could be cyber security red teamer could be one of the penetration testing could be done by those, but could be more, is more than those I mentioned. But they are well-known type of pen tests. There is internal and external. It just internal is just your internal environment. External is just your external environment, but also internal network applications that must be secure against breaches. While external penetration testing has become common practice, company will payment card industry PCI, IDS, DSS require less known internal penetration testing. Internal penetration testing should perform at least annually the following significant modification upgrade to application or infrastructure. There is some type of some step of penetration testing. 5 step. I put in the 5 steps. There's 7 steps. There's 6 steps. There's 5 steps. There's 9 steps. You can put it together, but I put in the 5 steps as I see in a reference to the research. Where it's information gathering, information testing, gathering as much information about the target environment, and then enumeration, examine the network, locate possible target, vulnerability, rule of engagement. We define good primary objective and life limit of the ensure alignment of maximum finding, and then penetration, and then mimic the real world attack, and then reporting. That's enough. And why penetration testing is important to cloud security? Let's see that. Penetration testing is not applied on premises infrastructure, but cloud also needed as well. Cloud computing has expanded into mainstream and has evolved to prefer solution for data storage, servers on demand, and infrastructure. Many organizations use share multi-tenant environment cloud services associated where issues cyber attack arise. There are several challenges to secure cyber asset within an organization. There is a lot of things to do with the public cloud and private cloud. It's hard to defeat the cyber attack unless you do penetration testing. Sometimes you have to find yourself what the possible attack could be. It is a common misconfiguration that solely responsible for the CSP, the cloud service provider responsible for cyber attack information in cloud. So with their customer information platform and internal application, internal network access management, and data encryption, CSP are really responsible for securing the basic infrastructure that support the cloud. Internal penetration testing should be applied to your cloud environment as well. What is the risk calculation of to organization? When it comes to risk calculation, the organization must follow the step to assessment, risk identification, evaluation, treatment, and reveal business impact analysis, risk identification and evaluation, and also crucial penetration testing. Organization should have business impact analysis at least, and risk assessment process in place to identify their critical resources. Information system to be investigated by pen test. Risk identification include classification data, classification resource roles, namely identification system can be investigation, pen test, and data, and in data asset that need a protection, followed by identification and describing the vulnerability and the threat that pose to risk. Each of the organization does not have support tool. In penetration testing, risk calculation is to organization involved assessing the potential impact and likelihood of security vulnerability being exploited by a malicious actor. Here are some risk calculation to consider: threat analysis, step analyze potential risk or can exploited by vulnerabilities, and then vulnerability assessment, threat assess likelihood of each identified vulnerability being exploited based on variety factors such as age of exploitation, and then impact analysis. And then so here are some example you should ask, like professional penetration tester should ask, cyber risk calculation should ask, is like, do we have to fix all problem identified by the penetration testing we finding? Not necessarily. Only the severity of the impact. You have to look at the severity of the impact, and then if we fix everything, then we can no more problem. No, we have to edit given all the snapshot of the investigative organization system. There are no more guarantees that other type of attack and vulnerability will not appear later. But just because you did penetration testing doesn't mean you don't have any more attack. You have to consider that too. And this defense in depth, comparison and controls, compensating and controls. Penetration testing, proactive security measures that aim to uncover vulnerability in the system or on network before they can exploit it by attackers. The main goal of that. Defense in a depth involve implementing multiple layers of security control or to protect against attack, recognizing that no single security measure can provide complete protection against all possible threats. Compensating control as security measures that can be put in place to mitigate risk and of an identified vulnerability when a more effective control is not feasible, as these controls are intended to compensate for the weaknesses in primary control and reduce the risk of an attack. For instance, if the vulnerability found in a web application and immediate patches is not possible, compensating control may include high monitoring of the application, limit access to it, or increase security testing, or do more penetration testing to isolate that from the services and limit it from the asset. It's important to exercise caution when using compensating control, as we should not be viewed as suitable for effective control and should only be used temporary measure until move effectively. Here are some defense in depth penetration testing: identifying weaknesses, validation of cybersecurity control, and assessment of compensating control. Identify weaknesses. Penetration testing help identify weaknesses and vulnerability across various layers of defense, including network security, application security, and asset control. Validation of security control, penetration testing attempt to bypass, circumvent primary security controls such as firewall, intrusion detection system, antivirus, and access control, and effectiveness, and access management, compensating control, and penetration testing. That's enough for me, and thank you so much, and have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. This is my references and my citation, and thank you so much, and I really appreciate your patience, and have a wonderful day, and God bless you. Bye.